Mina Jane. Today we're reacting to season 6, episode 9 of Buffy. Last episode was called Tabula Rasa. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm sorry. Last episode was giving something. It was pretty much another episode of, well, Willow stopped doing Magic Edition, and honestly, I can tell you right now, she didn't stop. In episode 7, the musical, Tara finds out through Dawn that Willow has been using a spell on the flower that she's been having around her, which is why technically she did a song that was kind of ironic called, I'm Under Your Spell. Yeah, they Josh really did a good one with that one. She found out that Willow's been doing a spell on her to basically make her forget a lot of things that have been happening, which is the big argument of her using too much magic and not taking magic serious in the point of not using it for necessity, but for when it's necessary. She's using it as just a necessity for everything instead of when it's needed, such as danger, like how season 5 Glory was everywhere, so magic had to be used. Willow, once again, she doesn't want to be told how to use her magic, and she's kind of addicted to it. It's like an addiction at this point, as in the supernatural sense of she wants to use it, she wants to feel this power, and therefore she's going to keep doing it any means necessary. Whoever disagrees with her, she's going to make them forget or threaten like she did with Giles. So it continues off with Buffy pushing away Spike due to them having a kiss in episode 7, and she's like, it was a spell, we were under a spell, so it doesn't really mean anything. Not letting him in after it pretty much is, so subconsciously she's letting him in, but she doesn't want to admit it in the subconscious sense. But that's where they were at. He's trying to talk about it. She doesn't want to talk about it. She's trying to avoid it. We have this shark demon who appears. I can't. This demon shark, my balls, was threatening Spike about giving him the Siamese cats that I guess were lost the episode before. I mean, there was kitties, but I don't think they were Siamese. So Siamese cats that he's supposed to take, and he's taking a long time, so he's getting threatened by thugs, and they're like, oh, the Slayer, like they ignore her. Then we have Xander, Anya, and Willow. They're all talking about what they found out about the musical in episode 7, which is that Buffy went to heaven, and maybe they should stop being awkward around her and try to find a way to incorporate and basically be how they used to, which can't never be the case because they find out that she took her, they took her away from heaven. But they're trying to figure out how should they, the aftermath, like how should they act, should they act a certain way, and then agree to stop thinking about what happened and focus on making things better for Buffy, because once again, she's brought back to life in the circumstance of hell, which they now know. And Willow, she feels the most guilty because she's the one that did the spell, make preparation for the spell, and she feels more guilty because she feels like she's destroyed Buffy's peace of having, her peace / afterlife. So she's maybe saying that, hey, maybe we should fix the spell and fix all the damage by using magic. And Tara comes in and she confronts Willow, and she's like, I know you did a spell on me, and I know you did a memory spell on me, and suggests that maybe and Tara's like, you did a spell on me, made me forget everything. And Willow's like, yeah, I did a spell on you to make you forget. How about, thank you for mentioning, how about do that spell on Buffy and make her forget ever going to heaven? Don't know how she thought that was gonna work with Willow. I mean, Tara, after she just told Willow. And Tara's like, you're dead ass. Like, why would you do this spell when I'm telling you right now that that's too much excessive magic that you're using, and why would you think it's okay to mind warp somebody? Do you not know how it felt for me when I was mind warped and mind drained by Glory last season? And you basically that's how I felt, and you didn't even care. And that was kind of, Willow's like, I'll stop doing magic, I'll do whatever it takes to be with you, and whatever the cost. And she's like, well, she's like, I can even not do it for a month. And Tara asked for a week without magic, and to save the relationship, see if it will save the relationship. And she just let's say that she didn't make it work. And then while this is happening, Giles, his song about leaving for Buffy to make sure that it's more so good so she can be on her own, because once again he feels like it's nothing more for him to do as a watcher compared to her already being a Slayer for like 6 years. And Buffy, she's not taking a new 12. Like, he's literally her father figure besides the watcher aspect. I feel like you know, she is kind of seen more than just a watcher. She's seen as a father figure as well. That's why she, like, you know, kind of seeing it from her side. And he's like, she's too dependent on him, and maybe him leaving will help her learn how she's going to survive on her own, such as the debt, which he definitely paid for. He paid for something. She begs him to stay, but he's confirming that he's doing it right. He's doing it for Buffy's sake, and he's leaving. Willow, she goes, and she waits for them to leave, does a spell to change her clothes, and she does a spell to make everybody, Buffy make everybody forget about the situation, and Buffy especially, and didn't even wait. And she goes back to the magic box where everybody's talking, and Giles is about to make this big announcement about how he's about to leave the magic box and he's about to go back to England, and the spell goes through and everybody falls and passes out, and everybody wakes up and they don't even know who they are. Everybody doesn't know who they are. They are puzzling pieces together about their traits in their lives, and you see them kind of come back together on their own little Scoob journeys at this point. And let's find out to say that Xander was the one to break the spell by stepping on the crystal. You know, Tara finds out, and everybody finds out. And yeah, it's not a good sight. Spike, though, he did get the biggest outcome. He basically told us the shark bitch, listen, I'll give it to you when I give it to you. Move. So we praise him for that. Yes, King, stand up. Other than that, Tara moved out. Dawn gave her the cold shoulder because you leaving. You're not with us. You're against us type of thing. I mean, that's not what she's saying, but, you know, she gave her the cold shoulder. And Willow's on the floor crying. Kind of brought this on herself, though. Not gonna hold you. And yeah, I mean, and I had to see the most disgustingness as such as Giles and Anya kiss. So I mean, at this end of the point, I've done enough. I've done enough. And then it ends off with Buffy and Bronze, which you know how we love to see the Bronze. If that was the Bronze, which our number one thing since season 1. She's in there, and I thought that maybe someone was going to show either. I didn't say Spike, but I knew that either Spike or Giles was coming. But Giles is already on his flight, and it's Spike, and he's, you know, trying to talk to her again, and she avoids him, but he walks away. He doesn't get far because she turns him around, and they start kissing. I didn't even know who. I was like, I was looking. I was like, is Spike kissing another bitch? Like what? And then I realized it was Buffy. I was like, okay, cool. So let's get into this episode. So let's dive in.
Oh, those in the
they're robbing.
Usually it's blood, and with the horror, just a good old fashioned mugging. And it sweet Freshby. He'll be funny. Yeah!
Oh, sir! Spike, please!
You have to get your rocks off fighting demons.
All the way.
I can't believe.
And to that, an extreme see you later. I am not kissing you, Spike.
I can't take
Once
it serious.
Twice.
But not again.
Technically 3. 409. I mean, well, 48.
It's only a matter of time before you realize I'm the only one here for you, pet.
Damn.
No one else.
He's screaming that too. He out of pocket. What's that girl named Amy? Amy is still here watching you and was she there watching Tara and her get booty? You know what I mean, last episode.
Where if I could figure out how to turn you back.
She's like, you did before.
Anyway, y la prueba miri la cosa posto.
Is that going to actually work? Oh, God, it worked. She been like that for. Amy been like that for like 2 seasons. Wait, like not even like 3 seasons? Oh my God. Yeah, for 3 seasons. 2 seasons and a half at this point. God damn. So they just robbing? Wow,
Dude, what are you doing? We're not breaking into Langley here. Sunnydale. Get up.
Whoa, head rush.
Cool.
You're a fucking clown,
Turn
yo.
around.
And how did that not fall? Damn, that was
Got it.
freezing your ass off. Oh my God, how did they even get that?
Dude, that is so cool.
Oh my God.
There's
Okay, do a spell. You know all these fucking spells. You know, like, did he, like, him and Will at this point have a magic off?
Yeah, I'll defrost.
Oh, wow. Damn, she's
Hey,
Shaking
Here's some
up.
hot chocolate. You want? No, thanks. Everything feels weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I felt like I was in a cage for weeks.
Life.
Larry's gay.
Oh.
2.
Yeah.
Larry's dead.
Yeah.
And 3.
We're in
High
college.
school's
Over. Destroyed.
kind of over. How you doing? Oh. Okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
No.
Amy?
And
The whole school?
yeah, girl, you wanna go see it?
By a giant snake thing. Yeah? What kind? Any kind.
Damn.
Not cheese.
Shit. Yeah,
Sure,
y'all feed her
the
cheese.
kitchen- Is she gonna be okay?
She's still processing.
Don't know. She's kind of freaked out.
Yeah, man.
I would be too. It's crazy all the things that have happened since I went away.
Yo, Joyce dying? I will never
Snyder got
forget
eaten by
that
a
shit.
snake.
Like, that was out of pocket.
High school got destroyed. People getting frozen.
In critical yet stable condition as local authorities continue their investigation into...
Golly. She said, anyways.
I was frozen alive in there. A little compassion, though. You know, as long as we're both here, you might as well tag along.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry if you thought that it meant more.
Buffy, it do. Please. Because you about to tell Willow.
When I ergo vulnerability and bad kissing decisions.
What about the other one?
Okay, but that's all that it was. You have to let it go.
What about the other one? How many times she gonna fight with her lovers? Damn. Y'all gotta... He didn't fidge when it came to her. To aggressive. What the fuck? What happened to them? Yeah, he did something. Damn, girl. Chill the time, go home. Why did I keep going in these fucking alleyways? Like, is there no reports of activities of all alleyway muggings and deaths?
I'm supposed to be too, because I'm not. I know what I am.
What are
I'm
you?
dangerous. I'm evil.
He said he big, he bad. All this breathing, all this breathing.
This might hurt a little.
You're on good speaking terms.
I know. Part of our big movie and milkshake fun day, but
Oh, milkshake.
good God, that's a
That-
lot of shake. I mean,
She just eat. Damn, girl, look at that big ass smoothie
it
though.
was fun. Yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with you, and I will never stop loving you.
That's the first time hearing that from to her.
Very much. I just sometimes other things get in the way.
Magic. Plural.
Used hair dryers.
Everything's slowed down. It's nervous system, circulatory system. Still uncomfortable. You don't remember how that works?
Ooh.
It's okay, no one freak. We'll just do it another way.
A spell.
I don't think we need to resort to the files. Okay. Internal police report. A diamond was
Yeah, they're
stolen
noticing
from the
now,
museum
so
last
it's not just.
night. Big one.
Doing this.
On loan with
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh.
This is bizarre.
You gonna speak it out?
You're all la 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 with the magic and the not talking like everything's normal when we all know that Tara up and left you and now everyone's scared to say anything to you.
Yikes. She real, authentic.
Except me.
Exactly.
I keep expecting her to do like ratty stuff. You know, licking her hands clean,
Like
shredding newspaper,
Oh.
little pellets in the corner.
No offense.
They just watching it.
Colors with the light. Alright.
Yeah, Angel's definitely weird as one.
Is that like British slang or something?
Is he
'Cause
looking
we're not
for
in my
the?
Head, the chip in my head. We're kind of in the middle of something. Oh, you could.
Break it. Make one down.
You can still make it right. You know you don't want to do this.
He do.
What I want
Yeah,
is
he-
answers, Nimrod. Right.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
What's that? 1 second.
Dudes, I think that spy for citizen is evil.
Duh.
We can't him.
He don't need like that.
That's how these things work.
Look at him in the back.
Agreed? Agreed.
Look at him in the back. Doing nonsense.
Scratch your back, you scratch. I'm not scratching you or anything. You do what I tell you. That's the deal. Deal?
Deal.
Oh.
I thought it was. Let's go somewhere. Don't you want to go see your dad? No,
Oh.
can't. I wish there was a way that I could make him forget about the last 3 years. Oh, well, hey, I can help you with that. Only, you might want to say your name. I don't know.
Clubbing.
Something fun. Anything. not involving a big wheel.
She might
Or
get Tara. I mean, we're a
Maybe
little more fun.
you'd rather sit. I can party.
You can.
Not like I owe anyone anything.
Okay.
I am totally free.
You free?
So,
You're
I would
English, right?
blasphemy.
Yeah.
Mm.
I've seen every episode of Doctor Who.
I don't give a fuck. Isn't it still
Not Red
going
Dwarf,
on?
though.
I'd like to. But whatever it is, it works fine. There's no deterioration of the signal. It still is coming through in a steady pulse, which...
They don't know
It's
nobody.
about the rules having changed. Everything's different now.
Is it?
looks like
Where
no
he out
one's
here acting like Batman with that
Well,
fucking
I'm sure
music?
they'll be back soon. I don't think that's such a great
That won't do.
idea. Okay, your call. I have the TV to keep me company.
Look at Joy's
Stay.
picture.
Just until they get back. And only to make sure that you're not alone. This.
Oh,
has
she
nothing
won't
to
be
do with-
alone. Trust. And they're doing this. They're doing this out with magic. They don't even give a fuck. Like the dance.
Do you want to come? Oh,
She's not to men.
no. You go. I'll keep an eye on our drinks.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Watch the
Because
drinks.
if you want some, I'm sure we can swing that.
The magic in the room. What you doing? Oh,
Nice.
bitch, back up.
No.
It's only Tara in this bitch. It ain't you. Beat it.
We're just getting started.
Okay, damn. How fucking energized are you? Can you back up?
You can't just work us up like that and then just...
Hey.
Right. It's relaxing. These nuts. Oh. Oh wow. Damn. Put that misogynistic bitch in their places. Yes. I will support. I will look. It's
Well,
human.
maybe he doesn't eat them. You know, maybe he just thinks they're pretty.
Ma'am, no. How can you think it's a human?
Cooped up and
Honest, she knows. She's
Forward
seeing it.
momentum.
She's peeping it.
Not the only one.
Yep.
I know.
Yeah. Mm.
But I think she'll be fine. You know, it's Willow. She has a level head.
Well, those are the ones you have to watch out for the most.
Damn.
Response can't get enough. It's like all kablooey.
And that's what that would mean.
It's not true.
Because Buffy.
Okay, not kablooey, more like bam.
Well, right now,
Okay,
I
well, we'll keep an eye. But we can't assume that everybody's getting seduced. You know, sometimes.
Buffy, it's not about your boo and your man problems. Go outside and find your man because he's out here wreaking havoc.
Meet me at the cemetery. 20 minutes.
What you gonna do? Try to fight her?
Spike?
A little grunt work.
What? No grunting.
Buffy, I thought we mean, boo.
I
But
was talking.
listen, he gonna think he
So,
gonna
what
fight
did
her
Captain
and
Brock
they gonna
say?
start kissing like that. Watch.
You know, he just, wanted to see if I wanted to patrol.
He's
the
stuttering.
monster. Yeah.
Yes, he's out of control.
I don't know. You know, I'll do a quick patrol tonight, and after a good night's sleep, we can solve this tomorrow.
Lip mode.
What are you gonna do? Walk behind me to death?
I'm just saying things might be a little different.
Are you threatening?
You ought to be careful.
Oh my god, y'all just fighting for fun in this bitch.
Oh, the pain. The pain. Don't you see?
You're not human.
You came back wrong.
What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean?
Came back a little less human than you were.
I mean, duh.
You're
Like,
wrong.
the fuck? Jesus Christ. They just fighting out here like this is out of pocket. Oh my god.
Music isn't quite.
They're gonna change the music. Enough! God damn. Enough! Alright, y'all. Fucking goats. Sheep or sheep. Oh my god. They just doing whatever they want.
Me? I'm in love with pain. Admit it. You like me because you enjoy getting beat down. So really?
Like, alright. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, what are y'all doing?
What's your excuse?
I keep thinking there's gotta be someplace, like, bigger than this.
Bigger than this?
Besides.
This is Stockholm Syndrome.
Afraid I'm gonna...
What I say? Yeah, y'all gotta get out of my face. Yo, and just like what? No, they're not gonna get out this house. Okay. What? Whoa. What? Girl, what are you talking? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on, yo? No way. I gotta put this. I gotta pull up the synopsis. Like, what? Hold on. It's smashed. Did they have sex? Did she rip her pants? Did she get a split on them? Because she started doing a little move. I'm like, did it? Like, how did that even happen? This episode was... Okay, that was episode 6. I mean, that was season 6, episode 9 of Buffy. It was called Smashed. And they definitely smashed. Oh my god. So, yeah, Willow's not getting better. She's like officially addicted. Like, if anything, Willow is officially addicted, and I don't think her and Tara are going to be rekindling anytime soon, because now her and Amy are the power duo, and they will be wreaking havoc. Now, I mean, I know what you're thinking. Nah, Jay, you should just be mad. I'm just like, I can't. Honestly, this is the season where you're not going to be hearing me scream on person like previous seasons, because I just can't. Like, I'm happy that Willow's growing more comfortable into doing spells and being able to access such magic, you know, especially after the long ass journey of 4 seasons, which is basically 4 years at this point. But she's finding somebody who she was close with. This fly better leave me alone before I go insane. But yes, like, her and Amy were like, Amy was the first we were ever introduced to. We were introduced to her in episode 3 of season 1, I think. And her and Willow became close in season 3 or 3, especially when, you know, that spell of them about to get burnt, like the Salem witch trials. But she was somebody that she kind of was like, you know, talking to when it came to, she's somebody that she was close with doing spells. So it's not a shock to me that they did the spells. It is shocking that it took that long for her to do spells, but I think now, since Willow has more access and, you know, she's broadened her horizon, it's more easy for her to get spells. Therefore, it's not a shocker. I'm happy that Amy's back, because I've always asked about her for like 2 fucking seasons. I remember asking about her in 4. I remember asking about her in season 5, and she was on the floor in that cave. Which meant that when Willow and Tara were doing it, I'm under your spell, seeing if I floated in the air. Amy was probably there like, they're just having sex. Like, that, I swear, it takes me out, because I'm just thinking about it. I'm just like, so she was there for everything, you know. I guess not comprehending it that much. I guess she just had like the mind of a rat, and her human mind didn't process anything, because her human mind obviously was 3 years back, to where she got frozen into a rat. So in that episode of them getting close, that was the episode that she became a rat and never knew how to turn back. So that was kind of ass. But that's somebody that she's close to. Like, she needed a magic buddy, and that's how her and Tara became, you know, that's how they got close, because of magic. And now, since her and Tara are having this indifference towards each other about their magic use, and such as Willow doing too much magic use, the only person that understands her is Amy, because Amy, her mom was a witch that was crazy, and it had to be destroyed, and was trying to take over Amy's body. So Amy doesn't really care about limitations on magic. She doesn't want to be like her mother, but she doesn't follow the rules of magic. She doesn't care about the magic. She just want to use magic. She want to have fun. And plus, since she's been locked up in a rat body for 3 years, you know she's not going to want to just be chill. She's going to have fun. She wants to basically interact and experience the 3 years that she's been robbed out of. So she's going to go through the limits. And going through the limits with Willow is definitely going through the limits and having Willow's side, it's going to make Willow continue down that path as well. So it's not shocking that, like, you know, Anya, well, she used Anya's and Amy's and fucking Annabelle's. So it's not surprised that Amy would have been the one continuing Willow's streak. And I'm happy that people, like, you know, the scoops are noticing it. But I mean, Anya, I feel like she's already going to notice it. Xander, I'm surprised he noticed it, but I'm not surprised, because I feel like Anya probably talked about it with him. The only person that's kind of not really watching it is Buffy, and I feel like that's going to be one of the most shocking points to when Willow does turn, because obviously I still remember that she's going to turn dark at some point, and I guess I'm trying to puzzle the pieces together as we're watching, but it's going to hurt more for Buffy when it comes to Willow, because she doesn't assume that she put herself into she tried to compare herself with the Willow thing about how the seduction of magic and her seduction towards evil, such as with Spike, that that she's going to be getting out of control with it and trying to abuse it and use it. And I feel like Buffy doesn't want to accept that about herself, but also doesn't accept Willow had done that. And I feel like everybody's going to not be shocked that Willow's turned to the dark side at some point. Buffy might be shocked more than everybody else. I'm really curious to see how it's going to play out, though, because, like, will Giles be there? Will he come back? What will happen? Because that's one of the biggest things is Willow is spiraling into magic. And she's not even using the dark book. Like, she's not even using the dark book. She's just using her own spells. So I really want to see how she's going to go down to that point. What's going to kickstart it? Is it going to be a death? Is it going to be a breakup? Is it going to be losing Tara, forget? Like, I need to know that kind of spectrum. It's crazy, though. This episode kind of was what Buffy was missing. She still didn't figure it out. It begins with her encountering human villains, such as burglars. And this ends with her villains being human as well. But she doesn't know that because she's like, oh, this is random. Humans. And I'm like, yeah, humans can be bad. Like the mayor. Or season 4, the making... what the fuck is his name? Adam? Well, I don't know, because I feel like with Spike, like, he was the closest thing to it. Like, he was literally there. But he doesn't think it has anything to do with him. Anything with Buffy. He thinks he's just worried about his own problems at the moment. So, I'm curious to see how they'll figure that out, because I need the men gone. Now, let's get to the big thing. Spike and Buffy. Honestly, no. Yeah, I don't, like, I can't even put into words what the fuck what the fuck happened. I don't know. Like, with him, when he gets rejected, he resorts to anger. And then calls her all these bitches and Ice Princess, Ice Queen. And then runs to the alternative of trying to hurt her. Punches her, smacks her, throw her the fuck around because she didn't want to accept that she liked you. Just like how long it took you to accept that you love Buffy. You out here rebounding and using people to not process that you loved her, but you want her to accept your feelings that fast because you always come to me, so you got to realize you're feeling for me, unlike me who was rejecting you for me. That's why I was using harmony to get away from you. Like, no. If she wants to take time to realize her feelings for you, let her do it. It took you a whole ass season to realize you really love Buffy, and then you started to come in between her and Riley. Like the fuck, like you, like the kiss that she kissed, like obviously she was lying, but the time she kissed, like that was already with something happening and everything like that. Like, let her process her own emotions. Just like how it took her to process Angel, how long it took her to process Riley, how long it took her to trust Parker, she can take the time to address you. Anyway, that's my season 6, episode 9 reaction to Buffy. Y'all, this episode was fucking hilarious because I was literally confused towards the end. I was like, magic? Fuck? It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be a funny ass ride watching them be together. I swear to God, it's gonna be so hilarious because I'm just gonna be sitting here and I'm just gonna be like, damn, they had sex after they fucking punched each other in the chin, the neck, the face, the eye, the throat, kicked somebody into a wall, kicked Spike up the steps, told him that he pretty much is a sub who likes to be dominated. And he was like, girl, you literally don't have no friends. And I'm just like, what you kind of do, but you don't. Yeah, but make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more Buffy reactions. Patreon link to full Buffy Angel season more reactions. Tune in Discord link so you can talk to us episode. See whenever I upload. Till next time, make sure to be safe. Peace.